this is a shout out to teachers and the incredibly important and pivotal role that you play in dealing with and preventing bullying in your educational institutions and schools. You are the key agents of change with regard to adoption and implementation of bullying prevention programs in schools. And you play a central role in monitoring bullying in schools. And you're you are the champions of prevention and intervention efforts and reporting and enforcing anti-bullying policies and strategies. That's not an easy job to do, but one of the things that I really think is important is there's a host of proactive and preventative measures that you can take that will make a big difference to show leadership and ensure that you meet the responsibility that is on your shoulders. Some of the most practical and proactive things you can do are really simple, like modeling good behavior yourself. If you are role models and create a climate of support and empathy inside the classroom and outside, and you sort of walk that anti-bullying walk by monitoring bullying, championing prevention and intervention, and reporting incidents and enforcing the policies in your schools, it's really important everyone will witness sincere and meaningful and consistent anti-bullying behavior from you, and everyone will follow your lead. Another really easy thing that you can do is to ask for and lobby for regular anti-bullying prevention training. So to stay current on what are some of the most effective strategies and what is the most helpful toolkit that you need to be prepared for and confident that you can address bullying when it takes place. So not only lobby, but attend that training. The next is you can create a safe environment in your classroom. You can establish a culture of inclusion and respect that welcomes everyone. Reward good behavior, like when a student shows thoughtfulness or respect for their peers and supports someone who needs help. And also monitor those hot spots at your schools that often involve bullying, like the cafeteria or the playground. Those are really sensitive areas where bullying most often takes place. Another really helpful thing you can do is educate your students. Have discussions with your classroom about what is school bullying. What are some of the things that they can do to help prevent and stop bullying? And so that they ought to have a very clear understanding of what bullying is and what will happen when bullying is reported. Be honest with them and be practical. And then, of course, managing bullying in your classroom itself. So that means you have to promote respect and positive relations and order that helps prevent bullying from happening in the first place. Make sure that you've developed ground rules for your students so that they understand and are accountable for violating those rules, and that you really mean it when you set those boundaries. Finally, make sure you take any bullying allegation seriously, but be very careful, because until there's been a thorough assessment of the complaint, teachers have to remain somewhat neutral, because every bullying report should be taken seriously, but whether it has merit or not is for the investigation process to determine. And they should provide everyone with a report that helps everyone address the problem if there is one. And at the end of the day, I cannot thank you enough for all the work that you're doing to help address and prevent bullying in our schools, because you are integral to that success of those programs, and you are integral to keeping our kids safe. So thank you for the great work you do. And I'd like to hear your comments and ideas for other things that you do in your classrooms and schools to prevent bullying from taking place.